were in a Target one time, and I kind of disappeared. My mom couldn't find me. She ends up freaking out, calling the manager. Everyone's looking around the store, and they finally see this little 4-year-old kid hanging from the top of the ceiling. I climbed up a pole in the middle of Target, and my mom tells me I was all the way to the ceiling. Like, if I wanted, I could have touched it. And it was incredible, she said, because as soon as the manager came over, he kind of yelled at me. He was like, "Hey, bud, can you come back down?" And I just slid down the pole, and I think it was a few weeks after that, my mom was like, "We need to put this kid in gymnastics. He's got some weird, freaky talent, and we need to see what it's all about." So that's how I got started. My name's Jonathan Horton. I am from Houston, Texas. I'm a gymnast. Been doing it for about 18 years now. I'm 22 years old, so I started when I was 4. I've been working my whole life for this opportunity to make it to the Olympic Games and compete in Beijing, and just really excited that the time has finally come. People don't realize how much of a contact sport this is. We're not sitting there beating each other up back and forth, but you take a hard landing on a missed release move or on a parallel bar routine, and I tell the guys, I didn't have a good practice today if I don't shed some blood. I think just about every day I walk away and I'm bleeding somewhere, and I've gotten to the point where it doesn't even bother me anymore. At this level, this sport's so dangerous, and you have to be physically and mentally ready for everything that happens.
That one felt good.
I think the team is deep. I think we've got a great group of guys. We're all best friends. We're all pushing and rooting for each other, and there's no doubt in my mind that we can go out there and do great things. And right now, of course, China is the most dominant team in this sport, but anything can happen at the Olympic Games, especially with the format, the way we compete in this sport. And there's no doubt in my mind that we can be on that medal podium and maybe even first.
Let's go, John. Come on.
Being an Olympian is incredible. It's a surreal feeling. I haven't really pieced it together in my mind what it means yet. I think I'll figure it out when I'm finally competing in Beijing. But to know that I've worked so hard and that I can finally call myself an Olympian, it's incredible. And people come up to me and they ask me, they're like, "What does it feel like?" And I'm like, "I can't tell you. I don't really know yet." It's I think once the whole thing's over and I soak it all in, I'll be able to tell you what it feels like to be a real Olympian.